Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you all for the amazing support you have given me so far. Drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna keep pushing content for you guys like crazy. We're gonna be doing some competitive stuff here in the near future. I'm gonna drop a PvE tutorial soon, and yeah, much love to you all. What's going on, everybody? I know. Those of you who know, I switched to Horde, and it's actually the best decision I've ever made. Oh man, no, I actually just had so many real life friends that I found out that play this game who all play Horde, so that's the main reason I switched. So I switched. I did it, guys. But so we are doing a macro guide, everybody. So I'm gonna show you what I use for macros, and hopefully it helps you guys out. And this may not be what everyone uses. It's totally fine, but I'm at least going to teach you how to do macros and show you the the necessary ones, whatever, in order to like be pretty good at the game. So we're gonna make this short and sweet, not a long video, and then afterwards I'll show some clips, maybe a full battleground, something like that, just to show you guys how it works. And competitive arenas came out, and so I'm just gonna be finding a partner for that. So, macros. So how you make a macro. Okay, let's go to one of these ones here. Let's just go to this one. So, this isn't the macro I use right now because I changed it up actually, but this is how you make a macro. Okay. You start it off with hashtag show tooltip, no spaces, no caps, and then you do a space, and then you use whatever spell you want to keep track of the cooldown. So what the hashtag show tooltip does is it shows the cooldown of that specific spell. Now it will only show the cooldown of one spell. So you got to pick the one. Okay. Now, what I do is if I have a bunch of spells, I'll still keep them in like these ones are all in a macro here. Like still keep them here so I can kind of look to see when the cooldown is. I'm sure there's add-ons. I don't use add-ons right now a whole bunch. I'm going to get them, but I keep them here just so I can keep track of the cooldown still. But that's kind of what you do. So you do hashtag show tooltip, that one, then you press enter, then you do slash cast and space, and then you type what spell it is, okay? If it's a spell, you have to do slash cast. If it's a item, you have to do slash use. So for example, this one, technically this is a burst macro. So I do slash use and I use my trinket because you use this one. And you just spell it out exactly. Has to be exactly the same. The capitals, the spacing, the commas, everything. Literally everything has to be the exact same. However it is, if there is a comma, period, whatever, it has to be the exact same. So that's how you do the macros. That's how you space them out. You just do enter for each different spell or item that you're using. Some spells can't be combined. Some spells can. Some items can't be combined. You just have to kind of test them out and see what they do. Now, if you're a subtlety rogue in general, I'm going to give you the macros that you can use that will help you out a ton. And some of them are needed, and I'll go over arena focus macro as well. All right. So, let's start off with this macro. This macro I absolutely love and I think people should use it. I like some people might not like to use it, which is totally fine. I personally love this macro. So what this macro does is whenever you're in Shadow Dance, it'll use your Shadowstrike. Whenever you're not in Shadow Dance, it'll use your Backstab. All right? So I'll put all these in the description below if you just want to copy them and paste them, but that's what this does. So if you're using stance 2 or stance 1, it'll cast Shadowstrike. If you're not in a stance, it'll be just Backstab. So this is how you set it up. Don't ask me how it works. That's just how it works. I don't even personally know how that exactly works. I got that macro from somebody and it works fantastic. So I'll put that in the description. You just copy and do exactly that. So after that, the other one that I really like to use that I just started using and I've been loving it. So this is my Big D macro. So this is every time I cast Shadow Dance, it's going to use all my cooldowns. Now the reason I did that is because I want to kill my target before they can use defenses, before they can do anything, which most of the time I can do. And even if they can use a defensive, I at least want to force a defensive out of them. If I can force a defensive, I can reset and I can kill them because I can kill them on my next opener. So that's why I do this. You can test it out. If you don't like it, great. If you find something that works better, that's awesome. I'm just telling you how I do it. So this literally has everything to just destroy them. So hashtag show tooltip, shadow dance, because that's the one you want to keep the most track of, right? Then you do /cast shadow dance, /cast since I'm an orc, blood fury. If you're not an orc, then you don't put that one. This is my racial. So if you're something else that has a bursty, you know, path or racial, then you can put that there. If not, you just won't put anything on the next one or whatever. You'll just skip that one. And then you do /cast symbols of death, /cast shadow blades, and then /use your trinket. And what that does is I literally click this one button and you're going to see all my things activate. So watch. See? Everything activates. And the reason why you want all these to activate is you see this is your strongest hitting spell. So if you have everything active and you click that, it hits them so hard. That is your strongest spell. So you want to use that every single time right after. If you need a rotation guide, I have one. Just go check it out. All right. So that's my burst macro. I use it every time because whenever you cast it, all your spells, like this is already almost back up and it's in this macro. So even if I use it again, back up right there, boom, and it will still cast that one. It'll cast whatever is available, so that's why it's nice. So I'll put that in the description as well. Let's see which other one. Let's do my oh no, don't do that. Do this one. So this is my cold blood and cheap shot macro. So I put those two together because you always use cold blood with cheap shot, at least I do. Some people might do it differently. It's fine. Doesn't matter. But this is how I do it. More than welcome to copy it. Again, my way might not be the best way, and that's totally fine. If you find something that works better, go for it. But, so I use cold blood and cheap shot. That way, whenever I'm in my stealth, and I can just press my cheap shot, which is right here. But I'm not going to press it because you never click spells. But see, I just click it, and it'll activate my cold blood right there. See? And then I just click it again and it'll cheap shot them, right? Or if you're on the target, you'll automatically use cold blood and cheap shot at the same time, so you don't have to worry about it. So that's that one. That one's great. That's that one. The other one, so this is a Sap macro. Every rogue needs this macro, no exceptions. Okay. The reason why you want this is because it's a way to get other stealthies out of stealth if you're not going to go with the shuriken storm way to get people out of stealth. You can do either one. If you want to be more on the safe side and try to get the sap and try for the RNG and try to get them out, that's fine. If you want a more safe way of getting them out, you can do this one too. But this one, basically, as soon as you know how when you are both stealthies, let's say you're battling another rogue or a feral druid or a mage or something, you know that split second where you can see somebody, like it's very quick. That's when you'll just be spamming the living hell out of this macro. You'll just be in your stealth and you'll just be spamming this while you're walking around. And what that does is as soon as it sees them, it's automatically going to target them. So you'll see here, clear target. So if you're targeted on someone, it will get rid of that target. And then it'll target enemy player and then it'll cast the sap. And it does it all at the same time. So that's what it does. It hits the nearest player. So that's why it's so useful. Every rogue needs this. This is not an option. Like you have to have that. And it helps out a ton. Trust me, it'll help you out. You'll be insanely surprised with how much it helps you out. So there's that one. So I covered all those ones. Now there's focus macros for arenas. All right. When you get into arenas, I think I'll do a more advanced one for this. So I'm actually going to cut it off here. But so let me know if you want that. But these, if you use these macros, you will be so shocked with how much damage you pump out just instantly. And I'm realizing that this video is a little longer than I want it to be, so I apologize for that. But hopefully this video helps out. If you guys need any other advice or tips or anything, let me know. We're gonna be pushing rating like crazy this season, and yeah, let me know. But I appreciate the support and everything you guys have given me. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you don't like the content, let me know what I could do better. I always want to work on stuff, but I'm literally just doing this because I've been asked by so many people to start a YouTube, and so I finally decided to do it. So I appreciate the support. Much love, and see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the clips or BG, whatever I decide to do. Peace. He just died too fast. Game couldn't keep up.